I have an editor who says I've never stopped writing plays. So if you look at the books, I think you'll see, first of all, there's a huge amount of dialogue. And a lot of the action goes forward in dialogue. And they're often, the way the scene is set, and I use that word advisedly, there's a kind of descriptive passage which enables me to move forward in a theatrical dialogue fashion. And that's very much like a theater writing. But actually, while theater has had a lot of influence on me, I go back even further. I grew up in the time of radio. I grew up in a time, this may sound strange, before television, if you can imagine it. And there were a lot of radio shows for kids. Superman, The Lone Ranger, Sky King, Jack Armstrong, I can give you a list of them. And I loved them. I adored them. The earliest piece of writing I have, I think, is a radio script, actually. And the point is that these radio shows, in some ways, that's closer to what I write than actual theater, I think. And one of my books is called Who Was That Masked Man Anyway?, which is about kids listening to the radio. And it's, in fact, I think it's my most unusual book because it's 100% dialogue. There's no he said or she said in the whole book. It's just dialogue. And the high point of the book, and I think it's funny, it's a very funny book, is there's 8 people in a room. It's like a Marx Brothers comedy. And I like to think that every one of the voices is identifiable because of the way the book is unfolded as to who is talking and what's going on in this chaos. And I loved writing that book. I loved it.